What's up, guys? Thank you guys for watching this. If you guys are watching this, I hope you guys had a really good day or about to have a really good day. Um, I know that I just had a really productive day. What I want to speak about right now is something that's inevitable. It's going to happen in everybody's life. It has happened in everybody's life. It's happened since the day you were born. It's failure, or what man calls failure, because I don't believe that it's in God's dictionary. I don't think that failure is something that God knows besides through man. Uh, like I said, when you were born, you tried to learn how to walk, but did you walk right away? No, you failed. You failed and started crawling, and then through crawling, you learned how to get somewhere, and then eventually you started to be able to walk a little bit more. But I want to tell a little bit about a failure that I've had in my life. I was going through high school. It was my senior year, and I had graduated high school, and now it was time for me to go to college. I went to community college, but the time in between my graduation of high school and the beginning of my first year of college, um, I had a tough time. To be honest, it was a hard time for me because I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. What I wanted to study. I didn't want to waste my money or my parents' money on going to school for some degree that I didn't know I would even use or what I would use it for. And then people always asking me, going to Thanksgivings and Christmases and whatnot, and people asking you all the time, what are you going to study? What are you going to do? What's your goal? All this and that. And I think even on my graduation day, when I had to walk up in front of everybody, um, they made us answer the question of what our career is going to be or what are we going to study. And it's kind of insane at that age, 18, 19 years old. Oh, what are you going to do for the rest of your life? You haven't even lived a quarter of it. It's just a lot of pressure on someone. Plus, going from seeing everybody you're used to seeing for 12 years in a row, since school or until you're born until senior year of high school, you're used to seeing the same people over and over again, the same friends, people that you don't consider friends that are actually kind of annoying at the time. Now you start to miss a little bit, miss seeing their face. I played sports, and so basketball was my go-to, and I decided not to play college basketball. But I lost something that I put a lot of my worth and my passion and my love in, and I had lost that as well too. I lost three really close friends. I lost a girlfriend. At this time, at an 18, 19-year-old, mind frame, that's everything. That's your whole life. Uh, and so you almost feel lost. You feel alone. In fact, I did. And that's actually why I tried to, commit suicide 2 times that summer, in between my high school senior year and first year of college. Um, and the reason why I tried to do that was clearly selfish. It was something that I look back on and I use as a story now, and that's where I'm getting to here. But it was something that was selfish towards me. I was thinking about myself, what I don't have, what I've lost, where I am now. But that's because I put my potential, my worth, my passion into things that would go away, whether or not I chose to or not. But God had decided to take them out of my life at that time, and it woke me up. It showed me something. I failed to myself. And to me, that's been the biggest failure of my whole entire life, is trying to do something that I'm glad I didn't do, obviously. And funny now, looking back, because I tried to do that, the months after were the biggest months of my whole entire life. I decided to stick to myself, be alone. I didn't hang out with anybody. I didn't go out and party. I, stuck to myself. I binge watching Netflix movies. I stayed at home. I'd simply go to school, and this was the beginning of college. I would go to school, go to work, go to the gym, come back home, and literally watch, Netflix shows. I'd read the Bible. I'd read books. I was by myself the whole entire day, and I actually really got to know myself. I developed as a person in character. I got to know my relationship with God. I got to know God more. I got to know a little bit more about myself. And during that time is when I decided to reach out to a missionary I had known back years ago. And then that's when I was able to connect with her. And I went on a mission trip with her in January. And that's when it really woke me up to a lot of different things. And now my goal is to be a motivational speaker, a public speaker, own my own gym, own my own clothing brand, own my own business, and travel the world speaking to people as an entrepreneur and a missionary, and ultimately a disciple of Christ. And with that being said, I wouldn't have had my eyes and my heart open to all the things and the purpose and the passion that I feel now if I hadn't gone through that failure. If I hadn't gone through that failure of almost committing suicide, of almost ending my life right then and there, because I had no drive, I had no passion, I had no purpose. All the stuff that I put my passion into and my worth into was taken out right then and there. And I do believe that it was God. I don't believe that God created the pain, but God created a failure in my life that I had to choose what to do from there on out. And it was the biggest failure of my life, but now it's caused me to know a lot. I know how to help people who are hurt. I know how to help people who are going through those issues, people who are lost, people who are suicidal, people who have no worth, people who have no passion. I want to help people find a passion. I want to help people find a purpose. You should wake up every single day excited, positive, motivated, passionate about what that day is going to, fulfill and hold. Um, and I think that through my failures, I've learned so much. But it's because of the choices that you make after those failures. And there's a quote, I don't know exactly who's it by, but it's pretty much adversity causes some men to fail while others to break records. And it's so true. If you look at Michael Jordan, he failed. He didn't make his basketball team in high school. The next year, he decided to work his butt off the whole entire summer, came back and played varsity, and then obviously, the rest is history. And Thomas Edison had a really good way of, thinking about failure. He has a quote that says, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." And it's totally true. Again, I think that failure is something that man made. It's not in God's dictionary, not in God's, vocab. But I think that we can use failure as a key word to opportunity more than failure. Heck, I want to fail like crazy. You fail, you get back up. You fail, get back up. You fail, get back up. You get fired, go after another job. They decide that they don't want to hire you in the first place, go after another job. Go after them again. Be persistent. Failure is so important to our lives because if we didn't know what failure would be like, we wouldn't know what success would be like. It's like we wouldn't know what the sun is like if we didn't know what the rain was like. So I encourage all of you guys who are failing, who feel like you failed, who feel like you're a failure, to feel like you're nothing. No, you're an opportunity. That is an opportunity. That is an opportunity for success. That is an opportunity for growth. So keep your head up and look at this failure as an opportunity to become a better person and use it as a tool. Use it as a propeller to get you forward. So let's all fail together, and God bless you guys. Thank you for watching this.